Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another video. This video should have been posted earlier once I finished level 50 Azaan, but I was also trying to gather information about some stuff that he had broken. And now that the hotfix is coming, we have confirmation of a lot of things that were actually happening with him. And I still have some information of what is going to happen with the hotfix and what is not going to happen with the hotfix. So I'm just going to do two videos in one. All right. I also have one new concept of something to show you where there's like a card been nerfed. And I want to show you the concept of like how I compare the previous ones to the new effects. So tell me if you like that. If you do like that, every time I do videos of showcases and so on, I'm going to start doing that again. Okay. It will put a little bit more work into the videos, but they'll look nicer and have more information out there for you. So you're probably going to like it a little bit more. Now, the grind of Azaan to level 50. It took me a little bit more than usual. If you guys didn't notice that, at least the people that were following me. The only reason why that happened was because I didn't buy the event pass, therefore less XP, right? Then I pretty much was just playing like sieges and with viewers and played on stream only and not outside of the stream. And sometimes I wouldn't even play Azaan, right? I didn't do that full 100% dedicated stream, like grind. That was the word I was missing, grind, right? And I didn't do that crazy dedicated grind like I did for Octavia, Vatu, Vora, Yagarath, and even Sati, where I was the first one to get gold in the world for all these 5 different champions. Instead, I actually let somebody else do it, and I believe Beam did that in 30 hours or less. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. But he did a tweet about it, so I'll leave a link in the description for that. Then I completed it as well, and ever since I got it to level 50, I haven't played it again, because he's so busted that it just literally is disgusting to play him. So hopefully after this hotfix it will be a little bit better, and after the new patch that will come in January, we won't have the cleansing effect on his dashes of cleansing, cauterize, hard CC, soft CC, and every single thing that you can stop in having even damage immunity, I think. So yeah, that's why most of you will have to notice that when he's being cauterized, the HP bar will have a different color, right? Like green or yellow or something. And if he dashes, that will disappear straight away. The cauterize will disappear. Then his cards are completely busted. I can even show you here. Let's go here for the loadout I created, which is this one. This one is the loadout I use pretty much all the time. If you want to copy it and use it, I think it will still work even after the nerfs. So check it out. But basically, it will allow you to heal for half of your HP by just doing all your abilities in one go. That's the most the tank has ever been able to heal himself. This is insane. All right, but there you go. Yeah, like Eternal Strife, Grim Deliverance, both of them at the same time is actually pretty nutty. Gathering Power, it's more of like if you can gather some enemies all together and you just right-click. Right, the right-click is the one that pushes people up into the sky. The dash is a dash that you can push somebody with you, and if it hits a wall, it stuns them. If it hits your walls, it will stun them for longer. Apparently, they also added a stun to her right-click. I noticed this one before, but I only saw it now on the patch notes. This was changed between PDS and live servers, so yeah, I noticed that one when I was grinding for Azaan. And these two here, like as soon as you're taking damage from people, your IR goes up. I don't think that should be a thing. I think you should only have his IR go up when attacking people, right? Like it's Furia as well. Furia has to do something in order to have hit her rage? Her fire, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Her bar, a wrath. There we go. Like her wrath, right? It goes up when you heal. He's also from the pyre. He also has that sort of like passive to, you know, get something stronger for him, just like Furia. So I think that this passive should actually be by just hitting people, having that ire going up. You can even nerf it a little bit, how much it goes down. If you don't know what this ire does, well, it makes all the abilities stronger. Hers right click, it will reduce the cooldown for another right click if you have the ire above the threshold, which is 80%. His dash will basically go further. His walls will have more HP, and your attacks will have AoE when you're above that threshold. So some people are using the talent of the tempering. I was using persistence all the time. Even though I do lose that ire, since I'm so much into the fight, the IR's all the way to the max all the time. Plus, if I'm getting really, really low, my IR's probably already at max possible, and so I have a crazy long dash, right? This is also a thing that I don't think that he should have. He already has a lot of mobility. This dash is already pretty good. I think that what they should do is possibly like, instead of the, you know, the dash going further with more IR, I think they should possibly consider just making it have less cooldown. I don't know. It just feels like too powerful, right? Like, I'm gonna put my IR here to show you. As long as you're attacking, you put it up. But if you're taking damage, it also goes up. So, like, your enemies will also help you that, right? And now I'm here, and look at this. This is how far I just went with a dash. I mean, if that isn't too much, if that isn't much to you, I don't know what is. Because a flank should have this mobility, not a tank. Okay, even if it's an off tank, I don't care. Even Ruckus has to do dash, individual dash, one after the other. Okay, and then not just that, but then he has this ultimate, which you can cancel like this. Which, since I'm mentioning it, this is going to be nerfed. They are going to take away the old cancellation. So yeah, you're not going to be able to abuse this anymore. Sorry. They're also fixing the sound, so you're going to be able to hear Azaan a little bit better when he's coming after you, so you can try to fight him properly. And when it came to the grind, like I said, you have multiple different ways to make it faster than I did. All I know is that if you can, please buy the event pass. You're going to have a lot of time to grind if you don't buy the event pass, play in a party, and possibly even use the XP boosters that are on the bounty store now, okay? If you don't have any skins to buy, just buy the XP boosters, play in a party at least with one person. That's all you need, 10% extra. And then just buy the event pass. If there's double XP, even better. Go for it. You're going to save yourself so much time, so much more patience, right? And you're going to be able to have this golden skin as soon as possible, which, in my opinion, is actually pretty good. Pretty good. He has an idle animation. If you stop doing anything, he'll just do this. You just stop doing it. And there you go. Sati has the same thing, but there's a difference. Sati, if you spin around the camera when he does this, Sati won't move. He will. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe they messed up on that one. Either way. Oh, yeah. Third person only works on the training grounds before you start asking. But those are the cards, okay? Use these cards. I use these cards from the start to the end. Even after the nerf, I think it will still be pretty good. As for items, I bought Cauterize and Resilience all the time. Every single time. From then on, you can just go with Chronos, Nimble. Nimble's very, very big value for him because he feels so slow. Even though he has a lot of mobility with his ultimate and his dash, he's very, very, very slow. So buy Nimble, Resilience, and Cauterize. From then on, just buy whatever you feel like. You can go for Kill to Heal, Haven, Veteran, Chronos. I think like it's pretty up to you what that game has. He has no damage drop off, so you can try to snipe before you go in. All right, try to build that ire. And then you can just get pretty close, get that dash distance. You're going to have to also learn how to put the right click when you're in the sky, because there's like a minimum distance, as you can see here. Like it's not exactly in front of me, because sometimes you'll not even be able to hit the person in front of you. In this case, it was because I was looking down when I activated. The walls, you can hold it to see where you're going to place them. You can just right click, press, and then bug your character to cancel the wall animation, but still have your hand do this. Yeah. That okay. As for the ultimate, you can cancel it before, not anymore. Like in around 1 hour and a half, you're not going to be able to do this anymore, so I'm sorry. And they also nerfed a couple of cards. So here's the one that I wanted to show you, okay? I did this change, and I want to ask you if you guys like it. So there you go. I did this little change, as you can see here. I basically did a little Photoshop of the previous cards right now, how they're working, and this will be the new effects, the ones on the bottom, after the hotfix has landed, okay? So it is doing 7% per each point. This is the one that increases the dash of the distance of the dash. So it'll go all the way from 7 to 35%. With the new nerf, it will go from 6 to 30%, as you can see here, all right? This is like something I just want to, you know, in the future showcases, if you need to see an example, you're going to be able to see them straight away with this, okay? So if you do like this and if you want to see me do this in the future, let me know in the comments below. Also, since we're talking about announcements, I'm also applying for the AUC. I don't know if I'm going to get in, all right, to the part of voting. And if I do get in, if you guys want to see me in the AOC and try to help this game as much as possible, give as much as suggestions, you know, I'm not going to go in there to go do like balancing. I'm more going in there to try to do like life quality changes for both ranked, casuals, the overall experience, new players, and etc. Right? I want to try to talk about those because most people are already going in there to talk about balance. But obviously, if there's anything that is busted, I want to talk about it. Like, for example, Azaan, it would be definitely one thing. So, yeah, when it comes to the grind, I don't think I have any more tips. The reason why it took me so long, didn't buy the event pass, no extra XP. You don't have to level up the event pass all the way to the max, okay? You just need to buy it, that's it. Now, let's talk about the nerfs just real quick, just to end here the video. They have increased the cooldown of his conviction. His conviction, as you can see there, is his dash. Now he'll have 10 seconds instead of 8. They also increased tempering affected conviction cooldown. So, I'm guessing this is when the ire threshold. I don't even know what that even means, but okay. The cooldown is from 12 seconds to 15 seconds with tempering affected conviction. I'm guessing you guys are going to tell me down in the comments below. They also decreased the velocity multiplier from 0.7 to 0.5, so it's not as fast, not as much momentum. As for the cards, that was the one that I showed you, the Solemn Watch, and there's another one that also will be changed, which is this one right here. Eternal Strife. Instead of going up every 100 points per 100 HP per point, it'll go 75, 85 per point, okay? And I could have done an example for that one, but I'm just going to let you guys tell me first if you enjoy the little compare example sketch I did there. If not, then I'll just, you know, I don't know, I'll just tell you about it but not show it. But yeah, beyond that, they fixed a bunch of different bugs. They fixed the audio bugs. They fixed his old cancellation, not so you can't do that anymore. He's going to be able to destroy Ram will be able to destroy his walls. That's what I meant. And they also fixed a bunch of little issues. For example, like imagine if you're a Tiberius and you throw your chakrams at his walls, it would sometimes just stop them in time there against his walls, and as soon as the wall would go down, the chakrams would continue. That happened to me yesterday. I was so confused. But yeah, they finally fixed it, which is really, really good. And from then on, like, there's nothing really much more related to Azaan besides the nerfs and those bug fixes. There's a bunch of other bug fixes that are not related to Azaan. I'm going to leave the link to those patch notes in the description if you guys want to go check it out. It'll be all the way to the down. All the way. Just go down, 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 down till you find hotfix number 1. Okay? Which says live in December 1st, 2021. So, it'll be today. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Tell me what you think about the skin. Do you like the gold skin? I honestly feel like it's too pale. Like, it's the white, it's not that purplish rainbow thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But as for the rest of the skin, it's pretty cool. In fact, this is a cool example to how, like, Khan is going to look like because he has all his armor and so on. I'm guessing this is going to happen to Khan as well. Yeah, there you go. You got like a clear little example how Khan's armor is going to look like, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I'm not really much of a fan of tanks, so I'm not going to be playing Azaan too much, honestly. But since he's sort of like an off tank, maybe I'll give it some love after he's completely fixed. All I know is that I'm not playing this champion again until he gets his dash clean, cleansing effects fixed, and possibly a nerf to his DR. Other than that, you know, he's fun. He's fun. Not fun for the enemies, though. If you want good counters, try Vora, Knave with Street Justice, Lex, and Drogos. Those are pretty good counters against him. You can also try, like, Dredge, but I guess with all of the R, and you have to still hit some shots constantly. Vivian is not going to be easy, because as soon as you, like, he sees you, he's going to go after you, so might as well not. Try to cripple him before he uses his dash so he doesn't cleanse the cauterize. Alright, beyond that, yeah, just go play competitive. There's no Azaans there. Alright, but that's pretty much it. Again, don't forget, if I end up going to the AOC voting, don't forget to vote for me. Also, Beam will also be there. He will be on the Switch part because a lot of you don't know this, but he's actually has owned a Switch for quite a while and has been playing it. He just can't stream it, obviously, because it doesn't have anything for it, but he understands also console players for quite a while. He's been playing console more lately, me and him and so on. So yeah, if you're wondering who to vote on the Switch, yeah, you can give it a little vote there if you want to. Beam for Hell, my friend, he usually is on streams with me, plays with me a lot, and if he also has his own Twitch channel. I'm gonna put that in the description if you guys want to go and check him out. Okay, a very nice dude. We share a lot of the same ideas as well, so that's pretty cool as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, have a wonderful time. I may be coming out with Azaan.exe if I can find the time for it, because I got a lot of footage. But until then, you know, just have a good time. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm out. Bye-bye.